Hi guys. I just wanted to hop on really quickly and talk about something that I had a second run-in tonight with this, and it's something I've heard of before, and we've all heard of it. I've heard of, talk of it. I've seen movies about it, and it reached me, like it pained me to think about this and hear about it. But I think I got so caught up in the busyness of life, like caring for Marcus, my son, and all necessary things, good things, some not maybe good or not necessary, but it kind of got my focus away from this. But it's basically, the topic is sex trafficking, and I had a chance to hear an organization on Saturday that is on the front lines of helping people come out of this. And then again tonight in my small Bible study group, we meet via Zoom. That same group, another lady from the group did a presentation, and she kind of really went down into the nitty gritty of what that world looks like and what these women experience coming out of it. And it's not just women, it's men too, and boys and teenagers and kids, girls. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I have noticed, and this might sound weird like my next sentence, but I've noticed lately the birds singing. And sometimes we get so busy with life, like we don't even notice like the simple, small things. Like they chirp all the time, but we never hear them. And so I think since I'm on a high-paced rush. I'm relaunching my business this month in a couple weeks or so. And in this high-paced rush to get this business launched, I've somehow been able to take time to slow down and notice simple things in life, and to hear the birds, and to notice things that I didn't notice before. And so one of them, I think, is this issue. Now it's my second running, and I was just talking to someone on the phone about I feel like maybe there's something I'm supposed to do to partner with this group or other groups like them, in this field. I mean, there's volunteer work that can be done. There are donations that can be made. Wherever you are, maybe you can reach out to Google or search for a local organization or national organization that's dealing with fighting sex trafficking, and see what you can do where you are to participate and help aid in the fight. Like I literally, after this phone call, we had the Zoom meeting, then I had a phone call, and then I've been like in tears, and I was like, God, I'm one person, what can I do? But I want to help. So I think if that each person can think that way, and we all collectively can help, then little by little, I mean, if one life gets saved, and then 2 lives, and then 3 lives, those are lives. Each life matters. And they were talking about how a lot of these people have no self-worth, and they feel just so degraded. Like me being a domestic violence survivor, they talk about the abuse that they go through, and that's just one facet. So I can't even imagine the emotional turmoil and scarring that I feel as a domestic violence survivor. How 10x that, like with the other things that they go through, being held against their will and experiencing acts that they never asked for or would dream of, or never invited. And it's just the most heartbreaking, heart-wrenching thing. And a lot of times we don't want to hear about that part of society. We turn a deaf ear, we turn our faces away. We close our ears to it, we close up our hearts because it's too painful. And I understand if, people have been through things that are triggering. If you've been through rape or incest or different things like that, I can understand. But if you haven't, maybe take time to look into it. I know life is busy, and our days, there's only so many hours in a day. And if it's not that, maybe pick a cause, pick something where you can give back to society, to someone else that's less fortunate than you. But especially in these horrific areas like trafficking, I mean, they have no choice, and I can't even imagine the fear that's in their hearts. I saw a little girl once, right before we moved to Texas, and she was at a bus stop with this man who I don't believe was her father or relative, and I don't think I called the police. I was trying to remember, did I call the police? Or I was at a gas station. I remember looking across the street, seeing them at a bus stop, and I'm like, where was I in such a hurry to get to that I didn't stop and maybe call the police and wait and make sure? I think maybe the bus might have come beforehand, or I don't remember what it was, but I just remember praying and my heart would not leave that little girl. And so tonight I thought of her and I prayed for her, and I don't know where she is or what her fate is, but I just want to get involved. So I would urge you guys to take, look into that, pray about it, and just see what you feel led to do. I am praying that my business will be a huge success, and not for me. Of course I want success. Of course I want nice things. I want money, and we've struggled so long. Of course I want to live better. But my mission is beyond those things. My mission is to help the hurting, help people that are hungry, help people that need shelter, help people that need clothing, that need the basic necessities of life so that they have hope to keep on going and want to live. I can say I've been there in so many places now, and we wonder why we go through things, but sometimes it's so we can say that we've been there and we can go back and lend a hand up so to help somebody else out of it. You learn to stop complaining and just, why am I here? Okay, let me learn what I need to learn so I can come out of this and help somebody else in the process. So I just wanted to come on tonight. Like I'm going to do another video after this about, there's an earthquake swarm going on in LA, and that was kind of like the heart of this channel in the beginning, the dreams and things that I've had, but I had to share this. I had to share what was on my heart. It was burning on my heart, and I'm so glad that I got it out. I hope you were able to watch to the end, and that this message will have pricked your heart in some way, that you'll want to get involved and that you'll reach out. And if nothing else, pray. Pray for those people, and pray for the people that are in the front lines and in the trenches helping them, because they need our prayers. Thanks for watching. I pray that if you're in the midst of something as well, that you will find the help that you need and the strength to reach out and cry out for help. And that as you'll hear the heart of God calling you, that you'll open up your heart and say yes to what it is that He wants to do in your life. Thanks for watching.